Recently, I have made many purchases, some might say unnecessarily, and I thought, what better to do than make another haul video out of it? Okay, I'm gonna start chronologically, which was my £45 New Look order. I bought 5 items. I bought a t-shirt, a tie-dye set, and a pale purple bikini. They came.
£45 worth.
And I was opening the package. Firstly, they slightly got the order wrong. The shorts were not the colour that I had ordered. I tried on the bikini top and it was too small, so I couldn't really keep the bottom, so that was 3 things I'm returning. And then I tried on the tie-dye top. It felt very crap. I did keep the t-shirt, so the one thing I got from a £45 spend at New Look, bearing in mind the money I should get from the return hasn't returned yet, so technically this is a £45 t-shirt. It's this. But for all the stress I went through, it really wasn't worthwhile. That's what I got from New Look, that one t-shirt for £45. I spent £20 in Primark and £40 in H&M, but I will be returning some things. So in Primark, I bought this little pale blue bikini set, pretty standard, quite well fitting. It was cheaper than the one from New Look, which was too small for me, so that's a win in my book. And then I got this really nice skirt from Primark. It was 10 quid. It's got a slit in it, which is
Classy.
I'm not returning anything to Primark because I was quite satisfied with what happened. And so then I migrated to H&M, which was a bit more of a tumultuous experience. I picked up a few items, but then I limited it down to 4 things that I was going to buy and then see if I needed to return. They had 2 tills, one that was card only and one that was like you can pay with anything. And I was paying with vouchers and cash, so I went to that till. And it seemed that everyone behind me was also paying with cash. At this point, I'm at the front of the queue, I'm trying to pay, and there are 10 people behind me. I try to use my voucher, and I swipe it through, and it does not work. And the person behind the till is like,
do you actually have £15 on this?
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure if there's no money on that, then I've been robbed. So she has to reset all the buttons and stuff, and then I have to swipe it again, and it works. So I was like, that's one hurdle. I won't get killed by the now 300 people behind me. And then the price came up as £57, which was massively wrong. By my brilliant maths calculations, it should have been 40. I was like, oh, how much was this zebra print top? And she was like,
oh, it's £17.
I told her it was in the sale. I saw other items the same as this top next to it for 9 quid. Is there any way you could check? So she types it in on her computer and it says,
no, it's definitely £17.99.
And then I was like, please just go and check. So bearing in mind this is quite a big H&M, she then walks from the till to where the top is, which, by the way, by the door, so pretty much the furthest point away as you possibly could be. There are now 500 people behind me. I'm sweating and crying and nervous and anxious. And then she comes back and she was like, you're right, I managed to pay, and the 1,000 people behind me all really, really hate me. But I got my 4 items. The top that I was talking about that caused me so much stress and anguish, this one is too small, so I am returning it. So that whole kerfuffle was for nothing. Another thing that I'm returning is this t-shirt, which is a bit of a bummer, but it looks like this. They only had a small and an extra large left, so I picked up the extra large just because I thought it might work, but it is too big. And I'm gonna get like 20 quid back. Yes, lads. Then I bought this cropped lilac t-shirt. Then I got this dress behind me. It looks like that at the top. It's very long, it's billowy. And now moving on to books. This is actually the bit I'm the most excited about, because when you buy a book, especially in the current state of affairs, if you want the book, you don't need to return it. So I had a £30 voucher for any little quaint bookshops I bought. This, it is called The Rearranged Life of Una Lockhart. I got 19 Love Songs by David Levitan, and then I also got this. It's So Lucky by Dorno Porter. I bought a book in Waterstones, which is Normal People by Sally Rooney. And then I got quite a few secondhand books from my sister. So I have this M. Bailey Shifted, then she gave me a book on creative writing, then she gave me this Mallory Blackman standalone book called Boys Don't Cry, and then, and I'm embarrassed that I'm so excited by this, I got the Twilight Saga, and it feels like Christmas. There are so many books everywhere. I'm so excited. The next few clothing items are all things I got from my sister when she was clearing out her clothing. First, I got this velvet dress, and I got this long, simple red dress. Then I got this long blue pattern dress. Last but certainly not least, I got this black vest, which I'm basically wearing every day because it's very comfy. I think that's it, to be honest. I know that I had a pretty rough experience with the failure that was my new look order and the trauma that was queuing in H&M, but I'm pretty content with what I've bought. If you have any preference as to what kind of videos you actually like, if you got to this point in the video, then shoot me some advice, because I feel like I'm screaming into the void with the content that I'm currently producing. But like, comment, subscribe, do what you want. I'm gonna go and try and read my book, but I'll probably end up having a nap. See you soon, maybe. Love you, bye!